happened to be the actor Kamina Kaiba. I played Billy in MP Power Rangers. I've also done Yami Nathan from Bacon-O. I've also done some other characters, but from different shows and whatnot from other production companies. But so far, right now, I guess, in life, I am doing the MP Power Ranger movie, which is supposed to be coming out soon. We're all really excited about it. We're trying to put a lot of effort in there and stuff like that. Graphics, a lot better writing skills, editing, everything we can possibly do to make this a lot better for all the fans that we have, which aren't that many, but at the exact same time, I mean, hoping to build up there. When I first got on the project of MP Power Rangers, I remember sitting in a room with about 4 other people, all other people that were a lot more qualified for the job than I was, but I happened to have known the director for a while. Me and him were pretty good friends and stuff like that. And when I walked in to audition, they were like, there we go, there's our Green Ranger. And at first, I didn't really want to be the Green Ranger. I actually was auditioning for one of the villains, and I thought I could be a pretty good voice help on the villains and stuff like that. Maybe be a stunt choreographer and stuff like that. But no, he really pushed me into wanting to be one of the Rangers. So I was like, all right, what Ranger? What Ranger? And they were like, the Green Ranger. You have the long hair, the martial arts skills, the badassery that this character needs. We would really love you to be the Green Ranger. So I flew back home, and I was talking to some of my friends about being the Green Ranger. Like, hey, they want me to be the Green Ranger for the Power Ranger show. And I don't know, once getting back, I realized I really didn't want to do it anymore. I really didn't want to be the Green Ranger. So I called them back up and asked them if I could be the Blue Ranger. So I came back down, flew back down, and did some auditions for the Blue Ranger. And this time when I was in the room, there was no one else in there waiting. I was the only one auditioning for the Blue Ranger, so I basically got the part. Yeah, so when I was growing up, I was always a really weird kid. I always do things that, other people usually wouldn't do. I don't know, always was just out there, really active and stuff like that. And I really fell in with the Blue Ranger growing up because he was like this really smart guy that was blue, and blue was my favorite color, and I immediately just really liked that character. I remember in recess when we would all act like Power Rangers and stuff like that. Everyone wanted to be like the Green Ranger or like the White Ranger. And at recess we'd have about 6 Green Rangers, probably about 12 White Rangers, and the 2 black kids were actually allowed to go to our school. They were of course always the Black Rangers. And if any girl wanted to be it, then they're usually pink. And I was the only kid that was like, I want to be the Blue Ranger, I want to be the Blue Ranger. And they're like, alright, yeah, you can be the Blue Ranger. And they're like, alright. Like, no one cared. Everyone was like, whatever. So yeah, I've always had this really fine connection with the Blue Ranger, and whenever I talked to the director that I was making the show, which I met back a long time ago when we were first starting shooting. He was a starting out director, and he was making a couple of short films and stuff like that, and I was like a double, an extra for the background, stuff like that, before I could really act and stuff. When I was kind of new to the game. And he was like the only person that gave me a chance, so I've been in a lot of his work. But yeah, then whenever you want to be the Green Ranger, I said yes at the time, but I wanted to be the Blue Ranger, so I went back and we talked for a little bit about it, and he was like, well, this is going to be a completely different role than you've ever taken on before, and I just want you to know that and hope you're ready to act like you've never acted before. And I said I was prepared, and we started shooting. It was really on a whim too. I remember like the day beforehand, I was talking to him about it, and he was like, I really want to do this, but I I have to know the timing's right. The timing just has to be perfect for me. And I was like, all right, just tell me whenever. And it was about like 6 o'clock in the morning. He calls me up. He's like, dude, we have to shoot. The time is right. Let's get all the actors together. We need to shoot. We need to shoot. So we got everyone together, and we were just like, all right, well, let's shoot. And we just kind of wung it. Like, it was like the writers weren't even there. It was like the lighting people weren't there. Like, no one was really there. It was just like the actors and like the director. But it actually felt really good. Felt really comfortable. And when I started doing Billy, I just realized that this is a character I really like and I can really relate to in my life as being me and not just the characters I play. The funny thing about the actual Green Ranger, though, is once I said no to the job, they actually had no Green Ranger for a while, and they didn't know what to do. Because, they had already planned it to be me even before, apparently before I even auditioned, they were already basically thinking that I would be perfect for the role. When they looked at the Green Ranger, they just thought of me. And I don't like, as soon as I told them no, though, they were like just kind of like, well, what are we gonna do now? Like, we're kind of like stuck and we don't know what to do. And actually, it was an old buddy of mine who actually just flew back down for a couple shootings of a different movie, and he told me that he was actually lacking a little money. He needed some more money for some little personal reasons. And I told him about the show, and we're only running about 10 episodes per season. We're not 100% sure if we're going to get in a second season. And he said he would do it. So he came down there and he tried out, and he just nailed it. He nailed the Green Ranger, and they loved him. Everybody loved him. They thought he was perfect for the job. So yeah, and then since then, we kind of lost touch for a while, because we live so far apart. But yeah, when we were doing everything like that, I mean, it just getting back to Power Rangers. It was just like old days, running around. So it was really kind of fun, and made me pretty happy to do. So Storm is the new guy that we haven't actually nobody really knew him. He was out of nowhere. Actor. He was struggling and a bunch of different stuff, and I don't know, like whenever I remember when the director first asked me, hey, you think this guy would be a good Red Ranger? I was like, Storm? I don't know. I told him it'd be a terrible idea. I wasn't really for it. I've never heard of this guy before. So I wasn't really for it at first, but the guy really won me over after a while. The takes, I mean, the dialogue that he comes up with on the spot is it's just some of the best dialogue I've ever heard. I mean, he is really good with ad-libbing. Like, one of the best people I've ever met. The mysterious Yoko, which is the Yellow Ranger, well, her real name is Ashley. She is an amazing actress. She's just starting out. She went from modeling straight into this. I'm gonna be honest here. I've had a lot of her modeling posters, and I've had them hung up on my walls. And whenever I found out that she was going to be doing this show with us, I was just ecstatic. I was like, this is going to be amazing. And then I was just like, I talked to the director. I was like, dude, you have to like just work in a kiss scene in the movie. And he's like, I can't do that. And I was like, come on, man, come on, you gotta do it. So I talked to him for a really long time, and I'm not gonna tell you what happens in the movie, but yeah, you'll just have to go watch it yourself. But I'm pretty proud of what I got. As for the other actors that are in the show, everyone's great. The sound team, all the writers, the producer, the director especially, they're all really great. They're all really great people, and they all do their job like they need to do. So there's nothing wrong with the set. I actually love doing this job. And when I heard that we were going to be canceled, I don't know, I got a little upset. But apparently ABC said there was something about picking us up. So we might go from. We might actually get off of everything here. Uh, I actually play two parts in this movie. Um, I play the Liz Knight Lieutenant, and I play Billy.